23-11 for AD in the loss as we take a look at the scores around the league. 121-107. Embiid was hurt for the Sixers. Pacers get the win. Cavs continue to roll 115-105. Bulls get the win over the Hornets. Grizzlies 135-119. AD, he's with Mike in the locker room.
AD, you could argue that you guys played well enough defensively between the rim protection with you and Christian kind of throughout the game and limiting their efficiency. But what did you see on offense with the turnovers and kind of some of the missed shots and how that built?
22 turnovers. Can't expect to win the game like that. Did a terrible job of taking care of the basketball. It's 22 plays that we didn't get a shot on goal. I think we did enough defensively. Just didn't do enough offensively. Turnovers play a big factor. And they're a team who wants to pressure and create turnovers. And we had 11 in the first quarter. And was able to combat that and give ourselves a chance to win. Cutting it to 6 and 5. But overall, it's tough to win any basketball game when you have 22 turnovers.
Yeah, this team, I think you came in ranked 6th in the league, averaging about 13 per game, which is good. Is there anything that you think moving forward, is there anything from tonight that's a concern turnover-wise, or was it just a bad night taking care of the ball?
I don't think it's a concern. I mean, we've been really good taking care of the basketball. Just turned it over tonight.
When without LeBron specifically, and we know Vando's out, how do you try to make up for some of that front court deficit with just some of the size and in a matchup like tonight? And kind of same, we'll see if he's ready for Memphis, but Memphis is another big physical team.
Got Christian, Rui, myself. Just got to figure it out. No matter who's playing, who is playing, we got to figure it out with the 5 guys on the floor.
AD, first 15 games of the season, I think you guys were only under 110 points twice. You've only been over it once in the last 10. What are you seeing offensively, big picture with this team?
Just got to score. Getting good looks. We haven't been shooting the ball from 3 well. Just got to make shots. We're getting great looks. We're generating open threes. We're generating open looks for our guys. We just got to be confident enough to make them.
There was one play where, after a turnover, Nasrid hit a 3, and I saw you headbutted the ball. It's like in your hands. Where are you at frustration-wise right now?
That was because I turned the ball over. I get a good play. Get a block and a save, and then I come down and kick it to me. I just lost the ball. Generate another turnover. Get back in transition. We scramble, and Nasrid hit a 3 at the top of the key. So the frustration just came within myself of turning the ball over and allowing them to get a 3. Especially when we just had a good defensive play and we're cutting the lead. So that's where it came from.
Do you feel like the trust in the offensive process is still there, despite what you were saying, creating good looks but not knocking them down? The offensive struggles of the past couple weeks at this point.
You can't control makes or misses. We just got to continue to create those looks. We continue to create those looks, then eventually the shots have to fall, especially if guys continue to put in the work and shoot the ball with confidence.
I know LeBron's been away from the team earlier this week. He's dealing with the foot stuff, but this period, 3 games in 2 weeks basically, is a little bit of a reset. Have you spoken to him about kind of the tone that you guys as stakeholders need to set in this stretch? Does it feel like an opportunity for you two specifically to kind of put your stamp on things?
No, I haven't talked to him about any of that.
Just last one on the Grizzlies. You're very familiar with what they want to do. What's most important going into Sunday's game?
Just being physical. They're a physical team, and just like tonight, they try to create turnovers with their physicality, their disruption on the ball, passing lanes, things like that. So we just got to be strong with the ball, and once we take care of the basketball and get some movement, some ball movement, body movement, we'll be able to score. But we can't have 22 turnovers like we did tonight.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
All right, Rob, time for a little Access 360. What do you break it down?
Miscues.
You know, this game is a game of miscues. And this 3-6, I'm going to show you a couple of them. They're minor. They can be fixed right here. You see the mismatch with Gabe and Rudy. Then he does something vital. You still put your body on him. Don't try to go for the steal. What are you doing? That's a 7-footer against a 5-footer. That's going to be money. Now you see the pass right here. Okay, we got it. Now, what do? Do I give it to AD or do I go with it? I got to give it up because Gobert is it. But the problem is he doesn't go to AD. He tries to go to Gabe Vincent. He shoots the gap, and they're off to the races. And it's not a video, a breakdown, picking on Gabe. He just have to be in two of these moments. The next one is defense. Are we in the zone? We playing man, and what are we doing? It looks like they're in the zone. AD goes for the pump fake, then stay down. Now everybody's like, you know what? Let's put cement on our feet and not move. The only one that's balanced is RH, like most RH do. They know how to play the correct way right there. They should have boxed out. They get the rebound. All silly mistakes that they do, which are vital to winning basketball games.
25 games in, good breakdown, Rob. 13 and 12, big game. Kind of your overall temperature right now. I know they're 3-8 in the last 11, but just where you kind of, you know, maybe turn this thing around, get it back on track.
The thing is, they're right there. You know what I mean?
I agree.
They played well enough to win some of these games. They played really good defense. They just need to figure out how to be more like glued together. They, you know, turn the ball over it's just dangerous. It demoralizes you after you play good defense. You turn it over. They also need to get some, you know, some more ball movement. I think you got to feed AD.
Yeah.
I would be feeding him 4 out of 5 times, man. I'd work him and, you know, call his play and then let everybody else benefit off of that. But, you know, they got some time early, but they really miss LeBron. But until they get LeBron back, they got to figure out how to, you know, play with some force. And you can't turn it over. You can't give up offensive rebounds. We know this. And they got to figure out how to come strong, stronger, and not turn the ball over.
You know how the Kansas City Chiefs win like every single close game? Every week you're like, how do they do
pretty
that?
annoying.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? I feel like the Lakers lately have been losing every single close game. And don't get me wrong, this was not a particularly close game. They never led. There's been the blowouts over the last 2 weeks, 41 points to Miami, 29 against Minnesota last week. But I go back to that Orlando game here in L.A. They missed 6 of 9 free throws down the stretch. You lose by 2. The Atlanta game, we mentioned it briefly earlier. You go to OT, you're in Atlanta. AD and LeBron, they're playing great ball, and you lose by a couple points in Atlanta. So, you know, they need to start winning the close games. That's my long-winded point. Start winning the close ones, and I think you can get this thing going again.
I like it, Prez. Good work. We'll be right back after this. Lakers fall in Minnesota.
Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to
Sunday home Grizzlies. Pre-game at 5:30, game at 6:30, right here on Spectrum Sports Net. Big news in North Carolina. Coach Belichick's first recruit, they say, is out of Gastonia.
I used to run that PO back in the day now.
Yeah, 1 year of eligibility left.
Yeah, boy. I tell you right now, we're going to get some of them Alabama recruits.
Hey, y'all going to get Wisconsin recruits. Y'all going to be terrible.
Come on, Belichick. Let's go,
Chapel
baby.
Bill, they're saying, Rob.
Chapel Bill.
Yeah, you know, it's just going to be fun to see what he can do. But, hey, that portal just happened. You better get in that portal because that's the only way you can win.
Yeah. James, were you part of the interview process? Did you and Belichick, like, sit down and...
Yeah, I told him what a wonderful time he would have in Chapel Hill, and we'd give him half the county. And
Whatever he wants.
a key to the vault and all that.
Rob, are they a football school now? Is that what you're telling me? No, it's always a basketball school.
They ain't even a basketball school no more.
Ouch.
They more lacrosse.
Ouch. Rob, that was uncalled for. That was absolutely uncalled for. The end of the
Not even
show.
gonna acknowledge
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Sunday.
We are natural, the cross team, and women's soccer. Ask me a hand.